About to get started here. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. In the air, right side. Castellanos moves on it. Brings it in. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, not close. On the ground. Boom. Slings it across. They get the out on Acuna. And that is that. Middle of the first. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Getting the nod on the mound. Grant Holmes.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Outside, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Acuna raging back towards the wall. Hits the top of the wall. Around second is Turner. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Runner at third, nobody out. This is Bryson Stott. That pitch gets the corner, strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one to first, Olsen. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that one in.
Here's Harper now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Harper retired.
And
time now for the Phillies lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And the 1-0 misses low. Fastball for a strike at 95. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Luzardo measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Luzardo back to work. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 1 down.
Batting 5th, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. All muscle to center field. It's 1-1.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Here comes Austin Riley. That one missing inside. On the ground, right side. Stop. Got the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Matt Olson down. First pitch misses. Tied up here in the early going. And that's outside, and it's 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Here's the pitch to Olson. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. This one in the air, right field. Castellanos should have this one. And that is that. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 away.
Batting 6, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Pickoff throw.
He's safe.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Grounder might be 2. Arcia over to second, on to Olson. That's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And the Braves had the lead now. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 3 of the NLCS. There's a strike at the knees. Popped up. Stop. Settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris.
So the lineup flips over. Michael Harris the second. Digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Profar batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Just off the outside edge, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. And it stays fair. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, designated hitter Marcell
Ozuna coming up to hit. And that's in there at the knees. Profar over at second. Acuna on at first with 2 down. Stop. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Braves get 1 on the big fly. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. And now it is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. And that one ripped to left. Profar makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting ninth, left fielder
And now for the Phillies,
Johan
Rojas. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Now
2 down.
shortstop Trey Turner.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. He tripled and scored his first time. And the slider just misses. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
On the ground, right side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. Back here in Philadelphia, here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That's way outside. 1-0. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one almost got him. On the ground to third. Boom. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing, called strike. Ball 1 there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That's in the dirt. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering way off the plate.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Man at second. Gets under it and pops it up. Riley has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
One down, Phillies down a run. And a swing and a miss. Got him swinging.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sliced hard but foul. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and our score remains 2-1.